Hello. Let's see. Ooh! Oh, that was on wings. Okay. Hello. How are you? Make sure to turn that volume and music down. That was loud in my ears. Yeah, how are you? That's good. Yeah, let's turn that down to, let's see, 25. Yeah, gonna be continuing Dragon Age the Veilguard. Hopefully that's better with the music. Okay. Oops. We forgot I also have my stream pulled up on my phone. I was like, why do I hear myself?
Okay, we'll need a boat to get there. Let's head to the dock.
Okay. Let's see, do I remember how to play this?
We need to get a
No,
handle on this.
because it's been a while. I don't know if you guys saw in what I updated in my Discord, the PS Remote Play that I use to put my play my PlayStation games on my PC. That's kind of lagging a lot of it. I just thought I would update you guys on that. And so for a while I'm gonna be playing either this game or Baldur's Gate 3, or maybe sometime I can play Toontown again on stream. But yeah, so for a while I'm gonna put the Spider-Man game, and I have been playing Judgment on as a regular gameplay, but not as a stream. But yeah, I have to put that on hold as well. And I was gonna replay Life is Strange Double Exposure just to see all the other choices. But yeah, I'm gonna put those on hold for a while. Alright, so what can we do here?
Sounds like a lot happened here.
Yeah.
What hasn't happened? This area is where Tevinter Magisters destroyed Arlathan City centuries ago. Whole lot of blood magic during the war.
And now?
Whatever
Now?
Solus did stirred up everything again. The old blood magic from the war, it never went away.
Never went
Ancient
away.
relics appear out of thin air, ruins float. It's like an old wound that never healed. And now it's bleeding again.
Oh, it says on... You guys cannot see because my webcam, but it says Shadows Crossing, find the missing Veil Jumpers, travel to Demeta's Crossing. I was just trying to figure out... Hold on. Let's press tab. Okay. Hold on. Oops. Wrong button.
Got it.
Okay. I was like, how do I do
wonder
this
what
again?
this is about.
I know we have to go there, but is there anything down?
What a view. That was the
Wow.
capital city, Arlathan. This is what's left of it after the war. I don't imagine it floated back in
Yeah.
the day.
Whoop shit. Wrong button. Yeah. I'm pressing wrong buttons because I'm trying to relearn controls. Okay.
Rook, you ready to go?
Hi.
Harding, you sure you're up for this?
Yeah, you up for
I'm
this?
fine. I need to get back in the fight. Then let's go.
Yeah, let's go. Also, I forgot to mention, if you guys also saw my
I've
Discord,
never seen fog this thick in Demetta's Crossing.
Miss Crossing. I have some new emotes that you guys can use.
This isn't right. The dock usually has people bringing goods to market, bartering and shouting. It's always busy.
Something happened here.
Stay sharp.
Yeah, something not good. I can't tell if it's like lagging, but it's like a weird, like, I can't even describe it. But it doesn't seem too bad. Alright. Yeah, it seems
It's
kind of
so
spooky here
quiet.
now.
Too quiet.
Yeah,
Where
way
is
too
everybody?
quiet. It almost seems like it was doing that like during
It's
a cutscene
market
for
day.
me.
People should be out selling eggs and buying bread. But everything's just abandoned.
They barricaded the main entrance into town.
There's blight in there. I can feel it. Be careful.
What's that? Oh. Wrong button again. How do I jump?
I think we can get in over here.
Okay. Ugh.
It's blight. Even worse than in the forest.
Must keep everyone in. Mustn't let anyone out.
Okay.
You okay? What happened here?
Yeah, what happened?
Keep them inside. Listen to the mayor.
Hello?
I don't think he can hear us.
Yeah, I don't think he can hear us.
We'll be rewarded. All of us.
Okay.
Someone used powerful magic to dominate the minds of these villagers.
Okay.
The town square!
We need to search for survivors.
See what we can find. Fan out.
Any... Hello?
This is Adeline. I knew her. She was a farmer. Sold spices to us, the best in Arlathan. I can't believe this happened.
I'm sorry. This way.
Look at that. Is that an Aravel on the roof?
Oh,
Blight
what?
must have lifted it up there.
This blight is weird.
It is weird.
What was that?
Something big. Stay sharp.
Over there. 2 more survivors.
Hey, what's going on here?
Find the veil jumpers. Bring them to the mayor.
They're talking about Jahel and Milva.
They said bring them to the mayor. If we find the mayor, then maybe we'll find your friends.
Do I go?
Why were they looking for veil jumpers? What did the mayor want with them?
Oh shit. Nobody saw that. I feel like turning the brightness up. It's so dark. in this area we're in. My gosh. Why is it so dark? That's better. How do I... Oh, okay.
Look! More people.
Must round up everyone.
Must get them inside.
We will be rewarded.
There we go.
Milva!
That's one of your fellow Veil Jumpers?
Aw. That's not
Laura.
good. Yeah, that's not good.
Jahel! He's alive!
Veilguard.
We're going to help you. We'll get you down, Jahel.
No, listen. The gods have returned.
Yeah, we're
I
aware.
saw them. I heard their voices.
You heard their voices?
The gods did this?
A blood ritual to release the blight. The villagers, they said they needed power. Veilguard, be careful.
Oh boy.
Help me, anyone!
Okay, well where are you?
Come on, that sounds close.
Over here though. Okay. Just wanted to look. See if there was things I can collect. You might find something that might help you later on in the game.
Help me! Hurry!
Woo! Hello!
A dragon? Here?
No!
Holy!
No! Please!
Hey!
Yeah, yoo-hoo! Over here! Are we even strong enough to fight that thing? Hello?
Fresh blood, a hungry heart. Creature, come to me.
What the heck? Okay.
I know you. You're the mayor of this town.
The village. The people. Are they,
Blighted. Dead. All of them.
Yeah.
You gave them to the gods, didn't you? Didn't you?
They were in my head. Infecting my thoughts. They made me do it. Please, help me.
You killed those people. Tell us everything. Take a deep breath. Tell us everything.
You're not going anywhere until I get the full story.
I tried to protect people. You have to believe me. The gods told me to lure the Veil Jumpers to the center of town. The others were to be rounded up and kept safe. They would be the first to witness the glory of Gillenane's new creation. She showed me gold. So much gold.
You lured the Veil Jumpers, creation a blight village. All this for greed?
All this for gold? The villagers, the Veil Jumpers, the blights everywhere. Demena's Crossing is dead because of your greed.
I didn't know. You don't understand what it was like to hear those voices.
The gods exploited his greed and fear.
I'm supposed to feel sorry for him? I say we leave him right here.
But I'll die. The blight everywhere. What if the dragon comes back?
If we let you go, you'll run straight back to the gods.
I
They
mean,
were
that's
in
fair.
his head. Their influence might linger.
I understand what they do now. I won't be tempted again, I swear.
Rook, you're a Grey Warden. You could pack him off to Weishaupt as punishment.
Oh. I say leave him here.
Leave him here. He can fend for himself.
No!
Wolves will get him in the night. Or, given the state of this place, something worse.
His village deserved better.
The people of Demena's Crossing were depending on him. The least he can do is stay with them now.
A steep price to pay. And we're the ones to choose it?
Somebody has to.
You don't understand the power they have. They show you what you crave. They speak to the darkness in your heart. No one can stand against that.
Watch me.
I won't be the last to surrender. I felt the evil.
Let's go.
Yeah, let's go.
No point arguing with a dead man.
No.
The Fade had opened, and the gods were free. Thanks to Solus, they'd woken up to find their empire, their subjects, even their fellow gods, all gone. But they still had the power
I
of
would
the
like to
blight,
punch Solus
and
myself if I
corrupting
had the
village
chance.
was just the start. They made plans to tap more of the blight. All of it, to rebuild their empire. As a path to power, it had its costs. And everyone would pay for it.
Okay. Ooh. Fast travel. Press M to open your map. During the game, you will open up fast travel beacons, which are also safe checkpoints. Explore local maps to discover beacon locations. Ooh. Alright, let's see. Shadows Crossing, report your findings, speak to Strife in Ireland. I hope I pronounced the name right. Okay. Let's go. Alright, let's go report back to them.
I wonder what this is about.
don't know. Hello.
Did you find our scouts?
They're dead. I'm sorry. Elgernon and Gillenane sacrificed them in some kind of ritual.
Creators. What about the rest of the village?
The ritual spread blight everywhere. The entire village
Yeah,
was
it was
overrun.
Overrun.
The few who survived are controlled by blood magic. Their minds are gone.
Elgernon and Gillenane used them like puppets.
Oh, hello.
I
Who
dare
are
say
you?
it was a show of force. They will not rest until you are on your
Morrigan.
knees, fearful, cowering, helpless in the face of such power.
Lady Morrigan?
'Tis simply Morrigan to you, Scout Harding. What a pleasure to see you again.
Rook, this is Morrigan, an old acquaintance. I thought she could help.
Morrigan
pretty.
helped the Inquisition when Varric and I were part of it. She knew more about ancient magic than anyone, except Solus.
'Twas both pleasure and necessity to help then, as it is now. Stopping Elgernon and Gillenane shall require many hands.
I'm glad for your help.
Then I look forward to your help.
How refreshing. Your cooperative nature is appreciated in return.
What can you tell us about
Yeah, what can you tell us
all
about
this?
As dangerous as Solus himself may be, his imprisonment of the gods was just. To leave them unchecked would have been the very end of Thedas.
So you know the Dreadwolf?
Just to be clear, you know your old friend Solus is actually the Dreadwolf?
So I have come to learn. It rather explains how he knew such a great deal of ancient elven history, and why he became so vexed when I attempted to explain it to him. Whilst I cannot claim the same depth of knowledge, the knowledge I do possess is yours for the asking.
I hope it helps. For all we know, the entire world will look like Demetus Crossing once the gods are through.
What do I see here?
Not if we stop it first.
Ah, the confidence of youth. You shall need a good deal more of it.
I suppose you have some advice?
Yeah.
Set aside your notions of godhood and see them for the ancient, powerful mages they are. Standing against them shall require serious magic of your own.
Okay.
When you interrupted the Dreadwolf's ritual, did you happen across any of the tools he used?
He had a dagger,
Yeah.
but it got lost in the chaos.
Then you would do well to find it. 'Tis better in your hands than those of the gods.
Is there anything
Okay.
else Solus might have had that could help us? We're
Yeah,
in his...
anything else?
Well, he calls it the lighthouse.
Ah, yes, the legendary sanctum of the Dreadwolf. 'Tis said his Illuvian, the Viravas, could travel to any other Illuvian of his choosing.
That's not how it works right now. It only goes to Arlethan.
I can take a look at it. Maybe fix it, even. I know Illuvians better than most.
Any help he can offer, we'd
Yeah.
appreciate.
If Illuvians even work the same way, all the magic is different now. Our gods are back. Our gods! And they're killing people and blinding the world. How do we stand up against that?
We work together.
None of us can do this alone. but we can stop them together. Balara, you're one of the only people in the world who can get our Illuvian working. Harding can track down the lyrium dagger, and Nev can spot any clues we might miss that give us more information.
Exactly.
Let's get to work. There's a lot of fight ahead of us.
Indeed. Prepare yourselves well and have a care in your choices. These are the times in which legends are born or slain. In this battle, I shall render whatever assistance I am able.
Right. Let's move.
You can do this, Lace. It's gotta be done.
Let's go.
I should have taken the shot.
That would have made things worse.
You don't know that. All you have are guesses.
We're up against something unfamiliar,
Yeah.
working with more rumors than facts. Of course, that's all I have.
I should have taken the shot.
We need to support each other. We all carry the blame. I mean, it's hard to tell if you would have been able to take this shot with what was happening.
We shouldn't be at each other's throats.
Yeah.
I'm not. Nev, I'm not. I don't blame you. Or Rook. Or anyone.
So just yourself? How's that working out?
Tried to stop the world from being swallowed by chaos, and now it might be swallowed by chaos anyway. Elven gods escape from their prison, Solus is in your head, and we're scrambling to figure out what to do. And Varric?
Varric knew the risks. He knew what it might cost.
We're still standing. The fight's not over.
You know, I like that about you, Lace. You don't stop fighting. You push for answers and action, while I can get stuck on questions forever.
Well, we need someone who can put the pieces of the puzzle together. We're fighting the unknown.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Everyone has a
exactly.
part to play. Varric brought us together because of our strengths. He wanted a team he could rely on. We have to be that team.
Play to our strengths.
And rely on each other.
I think I can manage that.
Then let's find Solus's dagger.
Yeah, let's
It'll be a
find
start.
it. See if we can find it before those gods do. Meantime, look around, see if there's stuff I can collect.
Look,
There's magic lingering in this spot. Strong. Old.
the dagger was here. Something took it.
Wonder what took it. Oh, I thought there was something. I thought there was something shining there. Oh,
Darkspawn.
hello.
Oh no, what if it took the dagger?
Only one way to find out.
How do I? Okay.
Look, there it goes.
Let's see.
Big dark darkspawn coming right at us!
What's this? I'm just trying to relearn what I can do with this.
We have to go after that ghoul. Let's get this gate open.
Look up there. That magical device.
Oh, wait, go back. Oh, I can't collect that. That's fine. That is fine. Give me a second. How? Trying to think about this for a second. Oh shit.
Good work. Let's keep on the trail.
There we go. Now we can get through the gate. Can I not press spacebar when I'm not fighting someone? Wait, what? What is this?
Darkspawn don't usually collect things, do they?
They don't, to my knowledge. But Solus's dagger is special. They might be drawn to it.
Yeah. Let's see, anything else? Nope. Whee!
Anyone spot that ghoul? It must have come this way.
Where is... Hello.
Look out! More darkspawn ahead.
Woo! Yeah, goodbye.
More darkspawn coming out of those pools.
Oh. Stagger and takedowns. Perform takedowns with E. Damage enemies to fill their stagger meter. Once full, enemies are staggered, which leaves them vulnerable and temporarily unable to fight. Perform a takedown on a stagged enemy to hit them with a powerful attack that does increase damage. Afterwards, that enemy will no longer be staggered. Okay, perform takedown with E.
the shot.
There we go.
Rook takes credit there.
Goodbye. Oh, you're next. There we go.
Did you find the dagger?
I don't think these Darkspawn took it. Let's keep looking.
Whoops. Doesn't seem like these Darkspawn took it, so let's keep going. Can I not go through there? Oh. I'm dumb. Now I can go through. Okay. Let's go.
Over there, our dagger thief.
Yeah, get this back.
More blight in the way.
Huh? Hello? Alright, how do I... Try to think for a second.
And there's probably another one.
But where? Okay, I figured it out.
Nicely
what do
done.
I use?
I mean, it's gross, but you can't argue with results.
Sorry that took a minute. What's this? Glory, Sentinel's glory. Oh. Alright, let's see. So I gotta remember this road is what I use. Press that button. Okay.
finish it.
Look,
There we
another
go.
one of those magical beams. There are 2 of these devices this time.
What? What's this? Okay.
I bet we'll need to direct beams at both of them.
In.
That's one. Now to find the other.
Okay. Now we need the other thing. Let's find it. Woo! Okay. What's this?
Get ready!
Got us in a distance.
Never saw that.
There we go. I want to go back for a second. Make sure I didn't miss anything. What's that? How do we get that one? Okay. What's that? Oh well. Oh god. Okay. There we go. Give me that.
That has to be the ghoul we're tracking. Better hope it still has the dagger.
Yeah. Hopefully.
We're not alone.
They're at range.
There we go. Okay.
Lyrium. Harding?
You okay? Uh-oh. Oh no!
Harding!
Oh boy.
This is the eternal hymn, the prayer and the proclamation.
The hell?
We are free again. Whole again.
Uh-oh.
Again.
Harding!
Oh
I can
boy.
hear it. The song of the stone. What is happening to me?
I don't know. The heck? How did you?
Are you moving those rocks?
I don't know. I don't know how to control it.
Okay. Combine prime trigger. But how? Some abilities apply. Okay. Oh, not that one.
On the left. Didn't even know what hit him.
There we go. Ow!
Time to clean up.
There we go.
They're coming from the right.
And goodbye. Ow!
Ready when you are. End it now.
And boing.
That's room for ya.
How's that?
On to you.
Under fire.
go.
Watch it.
Where are you?
Out of the range. Watch it.
Gotta get out of the way!
You're right!
There we go.
That dagger. What did it do to me?
Not sure, but we should get back. We'll talk it through there.
Let's go.
Your pet has failed, sister. And now the magic of the Dreadwolf's dagger is hidden from me. Fen Harel meddles once again.
If his dagger's beyond our reach, we must craft another. Made of red lyrium.
Lighthouse.
You said something took you over,
Something like that?
and it's still with you.
Yes. I think so. It can't be possession, can it?
I don't know.
I doubt it. Dwarves can't be possessed. They aren't connected to the Fade. Solus's dagger triggered this event. But how? Or why?
Yeah, how?
I'm sorry, Lace. I wish I had answers.
It's all right. Talking has helped. And hey, we got the dagger, right? Mission accomplished. Dwarves have never used magic. We can't.
It's all just weird. I think it's a gift.
I honestly don't know what to think.
Tell me about it.
Yeah.
Maybe I just need time.
It's all strange, but somehow I feel connected.
To
what?
To the stone. Dwarves call ourselves children of the stone. Some of us have what we call stone sense. Those that have it can feel caves, lyrium veins, and faults in the rock. I wasn't one of them. Maybe the dagger unlocks something hidden.
Maybe.
But this is more than the stone sense I know. I know it's strange, but is this gonna create problems for us?
I trust you. Just make sure to aim. Keep an eye on you. I trust you. You're not a problem. Oh, I think the heart is for the romancing. I trust you.
I trust you have all this handled. You always have things handled.
I just hope I can use this magic to do what's right.
Yeah.
I have faith.
I'll send word to the Grey Wardens about the blight we saw. And then I'm gonna lie down.
And we need more answers about what the gods are planning. I'll find some place to relax and try to reach Solus in the Fade.
Good luck.
Yeah.
Try not to let him get to you. It feels like we're finally making some progress. And I'm not sure what my new magic's about, but I know it feels right.
With their eyes on the Dreadwolf and the gods he'd set loose, they couldn't see their own personal demons coming to haunt them. Harding told herself it felt right. She was connected to the stone, to the lost titans, and all of Dwarven history with its buried secrets. How could that be anything but good?
Yeah. What's this?
Guess I should find someplace to try to talk to Solus.
Ooh, level 6. Few skills. I have 1, so... What are these? Oh, what's that? Ooh. Decisions. I think I'm gonna go with this one.
Wait, that room wasn't there before. I don't think. Never Harding must have put my pack here. Makes sense. Better place to sleep than the infirmary. Guess I can spare a few moments to unpack my things. Varric and his life lessons. I asked him how we were supposed to stop Solus, and he gave me this. Take a long, hard look at it, kid. It'll always show the face of a hero who can get it done.
Examine options related to scars. Choosing one will conclude the conversation. Examine options related to gender identity. Choosing one will.
I don't know if I see a hero's face, but it's a face that has seen a lot. Got a few new scars. Some that show up in a mirror, some that don't. But Varric believed in me then, and he believes in me now. I can do this.
Here.
Every time I look at this, I can hear that little girl thanking me for saving her village from Darkspawn.
Aww.
She said that since the Grey Wardens didn't have griffins anymore, I could have hers. If I hadn't been there, I'd never have met Varric. And never had to deal with the First Warden complaining I ignored orders.
If I hadn't been there, I never had met Varric and never had to deal with the First Warden. I ignored the orders. I suppose it was fair. I made the right call. I was impulsive. I don't know.
Doesn't matter what the First Warden thinks. There's a little girl alive today because I attacked instead of waiting for reinforcements. A peddler gave me this after I saved his caravan from bandits. He told me the scroll went back to even before Tevinter. Said that elves had a rich history, even more than the rest of us. He had fancy silks from Orlais, statuettes from the wilds down south. I could have listened to stories all night about places he'd been. Now I'm getting to see some of those places myself.
Alright, what else can we... Okay, so we need to unpack one more. Place combat, whatever.
A meditation upon the use of blades. Must have read this thing cover to cover a dozen times during weapons training.
Those were the days it was hard but worthwhile. For all the good it did, I wasn't a model student. It was hard but worthwhile.
The number of times I banged my head against this book, trying to make the concepts work. But that training has kept me alive so far. Right. That's better. Now how do I connect to Solus? Just sleep or... relaxing? Maybe if I clear my mind.
Alright, 1 second. Here we go. Alright, let's see. Nothing else I can do. Meditate. See if we can get in contact with Solus.
Back so soon. It must have been worse than I had thought.
Hello, Dreadwolf.
Hi.
Ah, but perhaps I am mistaken. You may be here to correct me, to tell me that my concerns were unfounded. I am, after all, remembered as the god of lies, treachery, and rebellion.
Solus remembers your verbal jab at him. After all.
Depending on the story.
And what story shall we tell now?
I need to know what the gods are planning.
You are asking for knowledge no mortal in this world is privy to. If I am to share it with you, I need to know what makes you the right person to lead the fight against Algernon and Gillenane.
I stopped you, didn't I?
You disrupted the ritual.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
Even though I'm nowhere near as powerful as you.
Your plan is to tell me how powerful you aren't?
Back in the Grey Wardens, I was with a group of recruits outside this village, dealing with a Darkspawn incursion. Our orders were to wait for reinforcements, but we knew that by the time they arrived, everyone in that village would be dead.
So you led your team of recruits in any way, collapsing the tunnel and saving the village.
How'd you know that?
You helped Varric pursue me for the better part of a year. It would have been foolish not to learn about who was hunting me.
Then you know that powerful opposition doesn't frighten me. I find a way to get the job done, whatever it takes.
Yeah,
I suppose I was
takes.
not so different when I started.
Started what?
My rebellion against the Evanuris, the elven gods as you call them. They wish to reclaim their dominion over this world.
Okay.
To accomplish that, they will need two things. First, the Blight. What exists in this world is a bare fragment of its power. The rest is imprisoned, until they release it.
Can we stop them? How do we stop them? Then we stop them. How do we stop them?
What would they need to do to free the Blight? And how do we stop them from doing it?
They will need to pierce the veil to reach the Blight's prison. My lyrium dagger is one of the few artifacts capable of doing so.
We've already recovered it from the ritual site.
Yeah.
Excellent. Then they will have to make their own. That will give you time.
You said the gods needed two things,
Yeah,
and the Blight
they
is
need
the
two
first.
things.
What's the second?
Yeah, what's the second?
Followers. They have called
Followers?
themselves gods. And what is a god without worshippers to sing their praises?
I'm not going to bend a knee to blighted, murdering monsters just because their ears are pointed like mine. I don't think many other elves are going to either.
Agreed. Elganan and Gillenane care little for the elves. They will find worshippers among those hungry for power. Tyrants and bullies. The cruel and the corrupt, who fear their own vulnerability and seize any chance to feel strong. If you hunt them, they will lead you to Elganan and Gillenane.
Sounds entertaining, thanks. Thanks.
Thank you. I'll go poke at the cruel and corrupt, and we'll see what we find.
The Veravas, the lighthouse Soluvian, can take you anywhere, if you master its secrets. Have you done so?
Not yet. But we've got one of the Veil Jumpers working on it. She'll get it sorted, and
Yeah.
we'll see how it goes.
Yes. I suppose we will. And when you speak with Varric, please tell him that I regret
Will
what
do.
happened.
I'll tell him. Wardrobe. You have acquired new appearances for your equipment. Appearances can be modified from the wardrobe in your room. Hmm? Okay. Wait, what's that? Oh, okay. Okay, where do I go? Hi, Varric.
So Solus told the truth about the gods.
You heard? It's bad, Varric. If you'd seen Demetis crossing...
Yeah.
The team needs to act fast. And it can't do that with me leading from a bed. You've got to take point on this.
But that's what you want.
I'll get it done.
I never doubted it.
Harding might.
Rook, when I put this team together, what did I look for? A detective to find the Dreadwolf, and a scout to get us the lay of the land. Exactly the people he'd expect me to recruit. Disciplined, predictable. And then there's you. Remember when we first met, kid? I watched you lead a few misfit recruits and push back one of the biggest darkspawn hordes I've ever seen.
Just needed to find the right strategy.
And no other warden found it. You stopped that horde. Had to drop a town hall on it, but you've got a knack, kid.
For what?
Yeah, for
Finding
what?
a way through the wildest shit I've ever seen. with a plan that no one expects. On the best day of his life, Solus wouldn't see you coming, Rook. And don't worry, I'll still be here to talk if you need me.
About Solus and the ritual.
There is something. Did Nev tell you about me talking to Solus in the Fade?
I had some good arguments with Chuckles back in the day. I can't imagine being stuck with him in my head. But how are you feeling about it?
I'm worried. We need his help. He's an asshole. I feel like, I don't know. I'm torn with these two. Because I feel like he can help us stop those two other gods. But I'm also worried he might stab us in the back. But
it doesn't matter how I feel about it. We can't stop the gods without what he knows.
That's true.
And there you go. You don't have to love him to deal with him.
He also asked me to tell you that he regrets what happened. Hurting you, I mean.
Chuckles is sentimental. He could burn the world down, and the thing that would make him cry is a single flower with blackened petals.
Oh. About Demeta's Crossing.
Demeta's Crossing was awful. While we were there, we found one survivor, the mayor.
You left him to fend for himself.
Not everyone was happy about my decision. We're just starting out and I'm already losing their trust.
The key to earning the team's trust isn't to only make decisions everyone agrees with. It's showing the team that they can tell you whatever's on their mind, even if they think you're full of crap. And know you'll listen.
About Harding being hurt.
When I took over at the ritual site, I had to make a call on who came with me to knock over that statue. It was the first decision I made leading this team, and Harding got hurt because of it.
You made a decision with the best information you had. Sometimes you do that, and people end up hurt. Or worse.
Yeah,
what would you have done?
What would I have done? Probably gotten myself killed and failed to stop the ritual if you hadn't stepped in. A good leader isn't someone who never makes mistakes. It's someone who admits when they make one. That's how you earn their trust.
That makes sense.
I'll let you get some rest.
You're gonna be fine, Rook. Hey, one last thing before you go. I've been racking my brain thinking of contacts who might help us with these gods.
Oh yeah?
You got any ideas?
Nothing. But being a leader isn't about having all the answers yourself. It's about knowing who does. Nev has connections to a whole world that Harding and I barely know. Might be worth talking to her.
Okay. Will do. Thanks, Varric.
Yeah, thanks.
Anytime. I wish I could be out there with you.
I'll be careful. Let go. What this? Another surprise gift. Another chest washed up in the lighthouse. Not sure whether it's just luck or we've got a friend out in the Fade who wants to help. Thanks. What's it? Ooh. Command armor note. I guess this chest got lost in the Fade and someone, I do not know how to pronounce that, it to our doorstep. Is it just me, or does the armor look somehow familiar, like something an old friend would wear? Harding. What's this? caretaker's workshop. Upgrading your equipment. I can't talk. Upgrading your equipment at the caretaker's workshop will increase in items. I can't pronounce. Finding another version of an existing item or purchasing it from a merchant will increase in item. I'm just gonna say stats. While also unlocking new properties, pursue both paths to bring out your equipment's full potential. Empowering the workshop and collecting mementos out in the world will let you upgrade the caretaker's workshop. Upgrading it will increase the number of enchantments on offer and increase the power level of all weapons you can find or purchase while adventuring. Okay. Okay. Let's talk to Neve. Nev. I pronounce names. I'm sorry.
Hey, Nev. Hi,
Nev.
Wisps.
Yeah, they're still here. But you're here for leads. You want allies to go after the gods? I've got places to look, if we can get anywhere but Arlathan.
Blara's working on it. What have you got?
Let's start with
Yeah,
the
what do you
angles
got?
we know. The gods are corrupt magic personified. Who do we hire to fight that? First, the Antivan Crows.
You want to fight gods with assassins?
Not just any assassin, their most feared mage killer, the Demon of Virantium.
I'm intrigued.
Well, I'm sold. Now we charm the crows.
Fingers crossed. The demon got his nickname taking out blood mages and Venatori. From everything I've learned, the reputation was earned. I never uncovered his real name, and there's been fewer stories the last few years, but the crows would know. I can set a meeting with their bosses.
Good work.
This is great. Thanks, Nev.
It's what I'm here for.
You said the crows were first. What's next?
Yeah, what's next?
A trip home.
Back to Minrathous.
Capital city and heart of Tevinter. An empire of mages that knows a thing or two about corrupt magic.
Tevinter Authority
Won't help and can't be trusted, which is why we talk to the Shadow Dragons. They're a resistance group that fights slavers, blood magic, and imperial corruption. They've got eyes and ears everywhere, including mine. If the gods enter the Empire, we might get something.
Okay.
Besides, I owe them an update.
Your friends are our friends.
These people sound great. I mean, if they're anything like you.
No one's as good as they seem. But they try.
So, we talked to the crows in Antiva and the Shadow Dragons in Minrathous.
I wouldn't mind checking in on my neighborhood either. If Balara's ready for us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Should check how things are going.
Okay. Let's go meet with Balara. What's that?
Almost there. I just have to... Shit! Sorry.
Can I, help?
No, I got it. Mostly.
Okay.
Mirrors are funny things, aren't they? Reflections. They distort reality, no matter what you try. And there's the trick. Control that distortion.
Ooh.
There you have it.
Nice.
What is that
Yeah,
place?
what is it?
If I had to guess, it's the Fade. Another part of it, I mean.
Didn't Morrigan say this Illuvian could go anywhere? Didn't think that meant elsewhere in the Fade.
She called it the Vir of Us, freedom of ways. I wonder...
Wonder what? Maybe Morgan was wrong. Is it safe? Wonder what?
If you have an idea what that place is, Balara, share it.
Yeah,
We
sure.
don't have time to waste.
Some of the older texts talk about a place in the Fade where all the Illuvians meet. A crossroads where you could travel across all of Thedas in just minutes.
Right. We saw something similar when we were chasing Solus. I wonder if it's the same.
Is it?
It is alike, and it is not.
Neat trick. Watch yourself. Who are you?
Who are you? And how did you get here?
The Wolf's Fang. You carry it now. Old paths. A new journey. Through there. I will wait.
Okay.
Well, can't tell if that's a trap or not. But we're short on options.
Yeah,
One
what
way
else
to
can we
find
do
out.
if it is a trap?
And it didn't feel dangerous, you know? Almost more sad.
Let's just be careful.
We have no idea what or who they are. So let's be careful. We need to be ready for
We need to
anything.
be careful.
And we still don't know what this Illuvian's gonna do. One of us should probably stay behind in case it closes.
Good point.
Just tell us when you're ready to go, Rook, and then we can figure out what's going on.
Okay. And I'm just looking at these. Wait, what was this? see Harding or Nev. I know that one of us needs to stay, so... Let's go.